Hey everybody, I'm back. I'm going to be doing an album review today. The album that I'm going to be reviewing is Luke Bryan's latest studio release, Born Here, Live Here, Die Here. It was dropped a couple weeks ago, but I just now got around to recording it. I wrote down my thoughts, very short thoughts from when I first listened to it, back when it first dropped. So these thoughts are around like 2.5 weeks old, but it doesn't really fucking matter. I'm going to try to make it go as quickly as I possibly can because, quite frankly, I'm lazy and I don't want to have to really work on this video that much. Despite the fact that it's probably going to be terrible even if I worked on it. But hey man, let's just try to keep it short, sweet, and to the point. I'm going to try to, I literally wrote one-line reviews on a notepad document on my computer, and I'm going to just read off of those and try to maybe elaborate where needed, but I mean, don't count on it. So I'm going to give, and also after this I'm going to give a total score on the album. I'll give you my best track and my worst track off the album. So without further ado, no more bullshit, let's just go. Track number 1, first single, Knockin Boots. Honestly, I didn't think it was that bad. I actually thought it was okay. I'd heard some other music critics on YouTube talking about Knockin Boots and how when they released as a single, it wasn't really that great. But I don't know. I personally enjoyed it. I personally enjoyed it. I don't really know what to say. I thought the instrumentation was fine. The lyrics were okay. Songs about bumping uglies, I think that's what I gathered from it. But honestly, I can't really be sure because I'm not 10 out of 10 with analyzing lyrics anyway. But it doesn't matter. Other than that, just the way everything blended together, it was good. I liked it quite a bit. I give it a 7 out of 10. Next song, What She Wants Tonight. From what I can tell, this song is about a lady walks into a club and every dude in there wants her. It's like the country version of This Is What You Came For. So she has a crowd of simps, for lack of a better word, and she's looking around this crowd of simps and is like, you know what, I feel like fucking with some dude right now. Which simp should I make my prince for the night? And she points at Luke Bryan, and Luke Bryan's just like, I am on the job! So basically what I can tell is that this song is about making simps jealous. I don't know. I enjoyed it thoroughly on those merits. Gets an 8 out of 10 from me. Solid track. Number 3, the title track, Born Here, Live Here, Die Here. I literally wrote, I love my hometown, the song. Very wholesome though. I am gonna say, I feel like this has been done a lot as far as I know, which isn't really a lot. Has this been done before? Probably. Has it been done better? Probably. Has it been done worse? Yes, it has definitely been done worse. But this version, it's alright. It's pretty decent, I would say. I mean, it was very, very wholesome, like I said, and I enjoy wholesome family, I guess, country. I love it. So that song, on those merits, gets a 7 out of 10 from me. Pretty strong start first, right? Well, number 4, One Margarita. It's a little more like party country. It's not exactly bro country yet, but it's like on the fringes. It's about drinking, it's about slamming back margaritas and getting fucked up, which sounds like a pretty fun time. But in all honesty, it just screams mom drinking song for me. Like, you know how the Lonely White Boys have Whiskey Glasses by Morgan Wallen? The white moms now have One Margarita by Luke Bryan. Personally, I thought it was catchy despite the fact that this whole, I could so picture my mother drinking to this. The whole vibe to it, I kind of liked it. But I just couldn't shake that thought. 6 out of 10. Yeah, let's just go with, let's go 6 out of 10. Too Drunk to Drive. This was the first track on the album that I was just kind of like, on. I didn't, honestly, out of all of them, I probably liked this one the least. I realize I'm spoiling my worst track for the end when I say that. But I didn't really like it that much. I mean, the drunken love thing, it happens a lot. A lot of country songs have delved into that specific issue. And honestly, a lot of them have been better than this one. Personally, if you want a drunken love song, I'd go with Brett Eldridge. But that's just me. This song, on its boring-ass merits, gets a 3 out of 10. Track number 6, Build Me a Daddy. Let me just say, that title, given Luke Bryan's recent discography, I had some doubts about, but let me tell you, it is not what you are thinking. The sentiment is high on this one. I literally wrote as my review, wow, didn't think this is what I was gonna get. I thought I was gonna get some bro country schlocky shit like Kick the Dust Up. No. The only way I can do this song justice is to yell at you to go listen to it right now, because it is powerful and I loved it. First time I listened to it, I'm gonna tell you this right now, I cried. I legitimately cried listening to that song, and on that merit alone, it gets a 10. Track number 7, Little Less Broken. I didn't write really a review for this one. I just wrote, where was this song about a year ago? Really would have helped, or so I think. No, I don't think it would have helped at all, but that really doesn't matter. Yeah, what am I talking about? It don't matter. Anyway, so yeah, I thought the song was alright. I mean, it's a breakup. It's sort of a coping with a breakup song, sort of like the aforementioned Whiskey Glasses. But honestly, I think this one, I like Whiskey Glasses though. I was gonna say this one is better than that one, but I don't know about that. It's pretty on par with it, and it's about coping with a breakup and looking at the other party of that breakup and being like, oh, this didn't hurt you nearly as much as it hurt me. All right then, you fucking bitch. Okay, yeah. So on that, yeah, I gave it a 7. But it's kind of fringing on a 7. It's like at a 7.5, maybe. Track 8, For a Boat. Okay, For a Boat. This is another song that I felt kind of delved into an issue that a lot of country artists have kind of dug into a little bit. It's sort of like an appreciate what you have kind of thing, which I feel like a lot of country has done that. But then again, I could totally be wrong. I'm not nearly as well versed in country as I am in some other genres that I normally listen to. So yeah, it's really more of like an appreciate what you have kind of thing. That's at least what I gathered from it. It was all right, but I can't help but feel like it's been done better. I give this song a 4, and yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, 4.25, I guess. I don't know. Track number 9, Where Are We Going? I literally wrote, my one line review for this was, I swear Luke has done a song about not wanting the night to end already. Like, I feel like the song, it was like it was one of his bigger songs. It was like the title track to one of his albums. Like, why is he double dipping? That song was great. I think it was actually called Don't Want This Night to End. I think it was called that. Don't quote me on that. I honestly don't think I'm right. But that one was good. Why he didn't just leave it at that one, I don't know, because it's kind of sullied now. This one wasn't nearly as good. It's kind of a meh in my eyes. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad either. It's not that bad. Like, I put it in my own words. I put it in my words. Like, I didn't hate it. I didn't dislike it as much as I disliked Too Drunk to Drive, but I didn't like it as much as One Margarita. So I gave it a 4. So I gave it a 4. And the final track on this album, Down to One. I literally wrote, I'm not sure what to think of this one. And my final word was, it's alright, but it seems to share a lot with the last track. So never mind double dipping, he's triple dipping on the whole I don't want this night to end thing. As far as I could tell anyway. I'm probably wrong. Please correct me if I'm incorrect. Yeah, so on that merit, I gave it a 5. I personally thought it was better. Then, I already forgot the name of the fucking song. Where Are We Going? I personally thought it was better than that. But again, I didn't like it as much as One Margarita. So, that's the album. That's it. Only 10 tracks, and as I ranked everything out of 10, it just makes the total score a nice, even 100. So, with all of my scores and all my rankings, what did this album get? Tallying up everything, this album got a solid 61 out of 100. Now, this means that the album's a 3 out of 5, which, it means it's perfectly average. I mean, I personally thought it was okay. It's not a terrible album by any stretch, but it's not really a world-beating country album, you know? I would give you an example, but I really kind of can't because my brain is all over the place because I'm trying to do this so quickly. Yeah, I personally thought it was good. I'm not grading it like the United States educational system where, oh, it's a 61%, it's an F! No, I'm not doing that. It got a solid C. C minus, technically. But, yeah, C minus. It got a C minus. So, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, if you're into country and you like Luke Bryan, you could totally listen to this album. But if it's gonna be your first country album, I would personally seek, some better, I personally seek a better album. I honestly can't give you any recommendations off the top of my head because, again, my brain is all over the place. So I guess before I end the video, I'll give you my best and worst tracks as if it's not already painfully obvious.